Hey, beautiful people. I'm Mila.
Hey y'all, I'm Monika.
And thanks for joining us. How are you doing this evening?
I am aligned and balanced.
With that big throat clear. Okay, honey. I want to add that you are overcoming and you are healed. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, you sound good though, all things considered.
Yes, people, it's that time of year, so make sure you are on your P's and Q's, drink your water, get enough sleep, get some sun, limit your alcohol, limit your sugar, don't run yourself ragged. Otherwise, you might end up like me.
Wow, that's a testimony I see. So this is some good auntie advice, right? Get on
Right.
your vitamins, your supplements, drink your
Your
water,
herbs.
take care of yourself. Okay. Well, because it is November, it is cold, and I mean, people act like it's not officially flu season because that's sometimes in the spring, winter. But a word on the street is this cold and flu season. There's some
No.
nasty weirdness out there.
And it was
Take care of
hella
yourself.
cold last week. It was ridiculously cold. I wasn't
Yes.
ready for that cold.
I don't think anyone. I was ready to escape, and I was like, wait, what? I'm like, we're talking like 30s and 40s. Really?
No,
It's
mm-mm.
early,
It's too,
early.
yeah, mm-mm, it's too soon.
Very much so. Okay, well, I am happy to be catching up with you, lady, and of course, always happy to be sharing a good time with our fam.
You know what I
Everyone
just
who's
thought of? I'm over
listening.
here sounding like Tony Braxton.
You are you do sound very sultry, but on a normal day you sound kind of sultry, you know.
But we is
Mm.
here. I am feeling a lot better than I was a couple days ago. Ciao.
Amen. Okay, so that was me. I always have a question that I like to ask,
Mm-hmm.
and the question is, how was your week? Any lessons, takeaways, excitement you want to share?
Listen to your body, rest. We're getting ready for, well, by the time this drops, the game might be already over, and my nephew would have won his championship game, but they are 6-0.
Oh,
So we are getting ready for the championship game tomorrow.
okay.
And he's doing his thing. He's just starting out. I feel like I'm gonna be the auntie in the NFL stand at 60 when he goes to the Super Bowls.
Okay, girl, speak that into a little young man's life. We love it. We love it. And if you have been following us online, Instagram, then you've seen the beautiful reels of the young cheerleaders. Oh, then the squad is finally together. They got their little outfits. They got the attitude. Oh, that's half the reason why you come to young football. Is the cheerleaders, they giving it to you, but also your nephew's team, they're running it too. So that's good.
Hmm.
That's good. That's
I'm
really
trying to
good.
think. I'm trying to think what else has been going on. Nah, just been getting myself back together.
Okay, that's fair. uh, let's see. The lesson that I've had for the week, or my takeaway on the last week, is oh, girl, there's so many. I because immediately I thought, okay, I've been trying to learn to be still and to give myself the grace because
Grace. Yeah.
sometimes people want you to be moving at what they feel is their flow. Like, oh, you
Or
should be
their
doing this.
pace.
Yeah, and it's not that. You gotta do what you gotta do because you better know you. You know, I know that. I know that I know my process, and so just kind of respecting the process, giving myself the time I need, being on my schedule. That's a beautiful thing. I'm on anyone else's schedule, I'm on my schedule. So it's just honoring myself, and that's part of also staying healthy and aware for this upcoming winter season for these cold days. And if you're in a sunny, warm place, send it all up north. Every
Or
place
send me a
needs it.
ticket.
That's even better, right? So,
Yeah, don't sit up here. I want to go to the beach.
mm, well, the good part is, normally at the beginning of the month, we always do a little recap. We kind of plan out our November or see what are the exciting dates that are coming up. So, why would we do anything any differently. We've been doing it for the last 2 years, so I guess if it's not broke, then don't change it up.
Don't fix
So
it.
okay, oh yes, duh. Thanks. I know. I was waiting. I was waiting. Obviously, we're not in each other's face. Okay. So, normally though, Monica, you would give us a little moon update, but I know we'll get that sometime in the upcoming weeks.
Well, the actually there was a full moon last weekend, and that's when people were really tripping, and I just wanted to stay in the house, like for real. Like I don't know. People in Washington, they tripping and they really don't know how to drive. Child, I didn't want to get beside myself. That road rage from 2002 came out.
Oh, good. Not past, not regressed road rage. What, girl? We just had a therapy session last week. What are we doing with it?
Man, these people can't drive.
Well, at least it was last week. It was today for me. I was like, we not gonna be in the hood driving like this
I feel
because
like we need an auntie seasons driving school because these people cannot drive out here. I'm like,
message. That's who's gonna teach you how to drive right is your auntie too. So yeah, I like it.
people don't drive logical. You just, anyways, girl, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Don't, because you're saying logical and I'm saying courteous. But anyway, enough of those. Enough of those problems. Moving right along to the wonderful month of November. When you think of November, what comes to mind for you, Monica?
The first thing that came to mind was apple cider.
Okay, that's fair because
The
this
the,
is
the apple the apple cider drink from Starbucks. We're not sponsored, yes, but you hear of Starbucks, yes.
okay. Yes, and I do know that you like that drink. And it's so crazy because the other day I was at that location and I decided to ask about that drink and I was like, oh, that's Monica's drink. She's the one that got the hellified sweet tooth. I'm like, no, that sounds sweet, very, very, very,
Oh
very sweet.
no, it's not too sweet. Just make sure they fill it up to the top, because if you don't, you might get it halfway. Oh no. Mm-mm.
Oh, they got in trouble about that before, a lawsuit and all that. But still, okay. So besides hot apple cider, which is warm and comforting, which are like the flavors of the fall, so I
Mhm.
totally get it. What
Mhm.
else comes to mind when you think of November?
Mm. This is sad. I'm like, I mean, besides the leaves, I mean, I guess that's just kind of like,
Well, that's all right, honey. You did your part, okay?
the
I said
leaves,
obviously I was chomping at the bit. I was ready to tell you anyway.
oh, I
I
mean,
mean,
what
daylight
the
savings on Sunday.
oh yeah, yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah, ooh, we get an extra hour to sleep in, but we'll see.
Do we? I think it falls back. So don't we lose an hour?
No, we
We get
gain
an
an hour.
hour. Okay, hey, I never
So
really
so the
know how
days
that works. I
the
just know that
days
instead of being 7, it'll be 6. So I guess yeah, you're right.
yeah, the days will
Mhm.
be longer, but it will be darker earlier.
Oh, girl, don't sell me on something. Don't make it sound too good,
But they keep
Monica.
making it every year. They keep making it shorter because climate change. Like I think eventually we're no longer going to have there. You know already there's some states that don't participate in this.
No, there's already there's a bill that's already
Yeah.
been passed. They're just trying to figure out how to actually make it a reality. But no, they're getting away. They're getting done with this concept of daylight savings. And oh well, I won't boo hoo hoo on that. Also, November is of course so gobble gobble. I mean, it is Turkey Day, so so Thanksgiving for one. I also think of when I think of November, No Shave November, which I think is really cool. And by the time this episode airs, everyone should be starting that if you're going to participate in no shaving. It is typically,
Who's
uh,
everyone?
well, it's everyone who's going to participate because it is No Shave November was derived for men to raise awareness about cancer like colon, prostate,
Oh, okay.
men's
Because
cancer.
you
And
said everyone, so I was like, are you making it like inclusive? So this woman gonna be like no shave?
yeah, I was just gonna say that, but I feel like the way the world is running, girl. Everything is inclusive. So don't shave your legs, don't shave your underarms, don't shave your faces, ladies either. Get it in. It's
Whatever.
getting cold outside. It's time to hibernate. It's getting cold outside, girl. What
Yeah,
you
I don't.
talking about?
I'm not trying to be prickly though either.
Oh, once it gets long enough, it won't be prickly. So girl, you worried about all the wrong damn things. But no, but on
But
a
it's
real
also
note,
no. Use the word no this November.
oh, just say no in November.
Just say no in November. If you don't want to, just say no.
Hmm, that's for a lot of things in life.
You don't
That's
need to give an explanation. Just say no.
they know. Ooh, that's powerful. Are we trying to have a powerful November, people?
Yes, like Crystal Clear
Mm.
said, November is this is a November to remember.
Okay, I like. Well, that's usually I think about that for like December, but I love it. I love it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Just okay. But and also in national, nationwide, and sometimes world observation, November is known as Child Safety Protection Month, National Adoption Awareness Month, National Diabetes Awareness Month, National Epilepsy Month, and
Mm.
World Vegan Month. So
When you
hmm.
said the what was it, the National Child Protection Month or Safety Month
Child
for
safety protection. Hmm.
okay, because yeah, if you get in my car and ride in the back seat, you won't be able to open the door because I keep the child lock
Well, that's hey, that's one way to say you love the children.
on.
You
Right.
love the children, and you a proud auntie. So I love it.
Not on my
Also,
watch.
okay, mental note to self: never ever be in your back seat. But okay, I'm like, I just can't do it. I mean, the child locks, they're there for a purpose, but I want no part of them.
Hmm.
By the time this airs, we would have already passed up All Saints Day and Day of the Dead, which are the first and the second of
Dia
this
de
month.
Muertos. Yeah.
Yeah. It's also Native American Heritage Month.
Hmm.
Okay, and I know we mentioned National Adoption Month, but it's also National Stress Awareness Month. So I do want to kind of shout that out because people, we'll be talking about it all next week, of course, on the podcast, or at least giving a good recap of
Right.
this week's upcoming event on Saturday with Rock Paper Scissors Foundation.
Yep. The first annual virtual mental health event, and since, like I said, just say no. Eliminate your stress and just say no.
And so I definitely want to make sure that we do touch on that. So that's something kind of fun about this month as well to think about. So good times ahead. Um, National American Football Day is actually this November 5th. And you know how much I love football. It is football season. So, whoop, whoop.
You know what? I think I'm becoming more of a well because of my nephew.
Thank God, because
I'm
I sure have
actually
been trying to
like,
lead you to water. I sure have been trying to lead you to water.
I
Oh,
I'm still trying to get the rules, but I
okay.
actually like am like being more of like a football person and watching it. I need to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have my nephew out there getting hoodwinked. You know?
Yes, but now be mindful that the rules slightly change a bit from like, high school and
Right.
to college to football. Because once you're in the
Right.
National Football League, they kind of update rules and do different things every year. So,
Hmm.
but it is exciting, girl. I am so happy to. I'm loving it. I'm loving it for you. Uh, I'm
Yeah,
like,
because
I
that
want more.
football game was it this past Sunday.
Hmm.
You know the Seahawks. They like to wait till the last minute and get everybody have a heart attack.
Girl,
Because
I tell you, the year we went to the Super.
if you had any money on the line, I know you was about to poop your pants.
No, because girl, the year we went to the Super Bowl, the next day I had to like when we were in the playoffs, I surely had to go to the doctor. I thought I was having a heart attack, and the physician was like, "Were you watching that game yesterday?" I was like, "Yes." She was like, "There's absolutely nothing wrong with your heart." She's like, "But everybody has anxiety this year with the Seahawks," so it was kind of hilarious. So I do feel you, but no, it's just that's how the Seahawks do. It doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish, and that is a lesson for life. So uh, I am excited that you are loving the sport. I was surprised that you were watching it. I was like, shut up, girl, you are not up here watching a football game and not
Hmm.
acting like it's a big deal either, just enjoying it for the entertainment that it is. I'm here
Right.
for it.
Right.
Oh, I just the sisterhood has grown. More people need to love the gridiron. Okay, so that's the fifth. Also, the fifth, it's the New York City Marathon, which is really a big deal. It's kind of one of those, that and the Boston Marathon. It's like, oh, okay, those are two big national marathons that people really follow or get excited about. It's also daylight savings time on November the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
November the 6th is Job Action Day, and it's also Nachos Day. And I'm a foodie, so I
What
mean
day is that
nachos are
again?
universal. Monday, November 6th is Nacho Day.
Okay. I might make some. Well, no, I can't even really eat that because of this tooth situation anyway.
Okay, but that's all right. At least when it's finished, you will be able to have wonderful Nacho Days in honor of Nacho Day that you missed. Um,
I guess it's just refried beans for me.
That's delicious. That's good protein right there, girl. Good, good. I am proud of the protein, girl. You're on it. You're on it. You're on it. Um, November 8th is Cook Something Bold Day.
Huh?
I know. Cook something bold. Like maybe if you always have it bland, add a little spice, a little seasoning,
I mean,
little
when they say cook
cayenne.
something bold, like I would never eat this, but like cook something bold, like what? Cook some hog moss or something, like.
Oh no, they didn't say cook a delicacy because actually, believe it or not, girl, that is definitely considered a
Yeah, I
delicacy.
know that,
I
girl.
know, even though we don't, I that's not my thing. I
No.
know that it got a pretty price up on there. You go into the store and look up hog moss. You go look up some cow tongue. You oxtail. My gosh, okay, it is
Mm-mm.
ridiculous out here in the streets.
No bueno.
So yeah, so I'm like no, but I guess I skipped over a really important day, and that's November 7th, which is a Tuesday, which is the Tuesday that elections happen on in November. So it's election day, election day,
The
election day.
local elections, y'all.
Yeah, and for some places they'll be re-electing certain positions federally as well. But yeah, it's election day. So
Yeah,
yay.
I won't get into them. That's a whole nother conversation.
Okay, the ninth is World Freedom Day. World Freedom Day.
Freedom. It reminds me of George Michael.
Yeah, okay. November 11th is Veterans Day. Yes.
11/11.
And it's also Singles Day, girl. Okay, so you
All my
were you
single
knew.
ladies. All my
Oh,
single
single
ladies.
ladies. I was so excited about this whole, Veterans Day. Yes, of course. Shout out to all the veterans, and we both have veterans in our family. So boom,
Yes.
we love the service, all branches. Certain ones more than others, but anyway, that's I digress. But no, but Singles Day is actually, girl, um, the time of year where they say more shopping occurs worldwide on Singles Day, which is 11/11, and it's a way to celebrate and see the joy of being single, since you can do whatever you want to do. So that's why I guess shopping is like buy yourself, treat yourself. Treat yourself day is actually
I
Singles
mean,
Day,
that should
11
be
11.
every day.
It should be, but anyway, I guess if I love thyself, see, you're treating yourself nice every day. Okay, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. That's real, real. So I'm excited about that. The 11th is also National Sundae Day, as in ice cream sundae. Monika, ice cream sundae, yay or nay?
I don't eat dairy ice cream.
But what does that have to do with Sunday? I mean, you can have it with whatever fake ice cream you need it to be, or
Well,
coconut milk, or feels like it could be a dairy substitute. I mean, you could do whatever you want to. The question
right.
was, you like chocolate? You
Oh no,
like
you know what? Trader Joe's. You're gonna be a sponsorship because I'd be at your store like every week. They have this bomb chocolate coconut milk ice cream. Man,
so? Would you
yeah,
make a Sunday with that?
yeah, I
Okay,
would.
so
But
I guess it's
I could
Sunday.
put some Cheerios in it, some walnuts in it.
Well, Baskin and Robbins, from the ones that still eat dairy ice cream, I'm here for you. I salute you. So I'm pretty excited about Sunday Day. Also, November 12th, which is a Sunday, is the start of. Oh, sorry, I had to take a breath when I said this one. So many mixed emotions just hit me. Last season or last year when we we talked about this day. Whew. And this year it's, oh my gosh, it is a real day. It is Nurse Practitioners Week
Mm.
on Sunday the 12th. So, uh, Sunday the 12th is also World Pneumonia Day. So I'm like, girl, can I get stabbed in my heart 2 times?
Oh God.
I'm like, oh, really? So I do want to say this. If you, because it's World Pneumonia Day at that, there is a pneumonia shot out there, a vaccine. If you are into those kind of things, it's there. If you know that you're at high risk for pneumonia or that you are laying down or you're not able to be mobile and it's something that you and your family choose to do, do it. Do it. Do it. Other than that, don't do it. And just stay
Mm-hmm.
safe and get up on your vitamins and your supplements and on all the things that are right. And really be careful out there. I mean,
Right.
sometimes I know everybody wants to be cute, but sometimes it's appropriate to wear a mask. Sometimes you're in crowded situations. And lately, there's nothing worse than being out in public and no one wearing a mask, everybody living their best life, and you hear somebody coughing or sneezing. Oh my gosh, it almost, Monica, it almost makes me have a full like anxiety meltdown, angry attack. I have so many emotions run through my body, and then I'm always horrified. Like, where's my mask on my face? What am I thinking? Oh, I hate it. There's nothing worse than hear someone cough in public these days or sneeze in public. Oh, gee, oh Lord, I can't take it. I can't do it. I'm like, why? Like, hold that. Go outside. Why are you in here? You know you're not feeling good. You just want to You just want to just contagion. Stop. But
Spores all over the place.
mm, girl, you know it makes me weak. Monday the 13th is Diwali as well for all of our Indian. I guess it's people who actually practice, I believe, Hinduism. I think so. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to offend anyone, but happy Diwali. I guess we should know more about it. I mean, I do watch. This sound messed up. Never mind. I said I do watch the Family Karma, so they've celebrated Diwali a couple of times, but I don't think I know as much as I should. So, mm, shout out, shout out to the 13th. Um, the 14th is World Diabetes Days, as well, or yeah, Diabetes Day, and then I guess I should say, and then the 14th is National Pickle Day as well. Do you like pickles, Monica?
I do. I like dill pickles and sweet pickles, and they are they a prebiotic or probiotic? They're good for you either way.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember if it's pre or pro because my naturopath told me to, eat those too. Or what's the other stuff people put on their hot dogs or sausages? Sauerkraut.
Oh, sauerkraut. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but anything that's kind of like in that
Like
genre. Yeah.
kimchi. Yeah. Oh,
Uh
yeah.
huh.
Like yeah, that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like a little pickled action. So okay, well that's good.
Moving along.
I figured you were gonna edit. Um, the 15th is also America Recycles Day. So we love to recycle, especially in Washington State, sort of quasi. Not really, but we
Well,
do that.
when I was 14, I had my first job with the Washington State Department of Ecology Youth Corps, and I was the one picking up the trash and doing recycle. I wasn't on the freeway, I was in the backwoods, so it's just kind of stayed with me. So I do recycle, and people are like, you don't need to do that. They just dump whatever. It just makes me feel good, and it helps downsize the trash in
I
the
am
house.
with you. I said, I was a young environmental saver, so I am definitely
You know what I'm
with you
saying?
there. Yep. The 16th is National Rural Health Day. And that matters because even though we are in Washington State, we have lots of rural areas out here, lots of places where people take for granted that healthcare is not as easy to get to. So, although it may be shady, questionable, and not that damn great,
Right.
we still want you to have access to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's something to think about. The 16th is World Pancreatic Cancer Day. Very, very
Mm,
serious pancreatic cancer. Rest in power, Dad, on that
yeah.
one. It's also National Hiking Day on the 17th. So I do know that you
Mm.
like to get out and hit a nice trail or discover a new place in Washington. Any good hiking spots that you probably don't want to blow up none of your spots. Never mind.
I haven't really hiked like that. I mean, I'm walking trails, but I already blew that up, so we already know where I be walking at. So,
Okay, so we're moving right along then. The 17th is National Unfriend Day.
okay.
I'll just leave it there. National um, National Princess Day is Saturday the 18th.
Huh. Princess treatment
Okay,
requests.
honey,
Ladies, make sure you make your requests. I don't know. I'm not a princess though. I'm a queen. So,
clean, amen. So, but I'll still suck up that day and make it work
right,
for me.
right.
That's a queen thing to do. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. The 19th Sunday, and I think we're not even messing around because we were just talking about this at the top of the hour, and it is World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims.
Whew, child.
Girl, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about.
So slow down out there, y'all.
Auntie said so.
Slow down.
Auntie said so.
And use your daggone signal lights.
Mm, mm, mm. Be courteous. It's not that serious. Where you going that fast?
Girl.
Okay, it's National Stuffing Days on the 21st.
National Stuffing Day.
Yeah, because it's leading up to Thanksgiving. It makes sense.
I
I
hope you
mean,
ain't making stuffing that early. That's 3 whole days before.
I don't
Mm.
refer to it as stuffing anyway. We make dressing in these
Dressing.
parts. Okay.
Okay.
It's also World Television Day. Can
Mm.
so I mean, I guess it makes sense. Everybody's starting to get off for the Thanksgiving holiday week or a couple days. So I guess appreciate the television. The 23rd, though, is Thanksgiving. The 23rd is a remembrance of also a day of mourning and a day of adoption. So really
Mm.
interesting that they would
Yeah.
have life, innocence, and death all on Thanksgiving. So things to be thankful for, right?
Right.
Friday is Friday, the day that people like to shop.
Yeah, we don't
The
call it.
24th.
We don't
Nope.
because of the history context. We do not call it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of wild that it's also a particular day for American Indian Heritage Day.
Hmm.
I feel it's okay. And then it's
Well,
also
girl,
Buy Nothing Day.
that's a whole nother conversation because you know who. Anyways.
That's what I figured. The 26th is National Family Health History Day, and I am a big fan of that. You got to know your family's health history.
You really do.
It's essential.
I
Like I think
mean, they ask you every time you go to an appointment.
I know, and it's funny because that recently happened to me. They asked me something about my eyes, and they about my dad, and I was like, no. And then I'm talking to my sister about it, and she goes, no, absolutely, that's a yes. so, sorry, I didn't even mean to snort. That you don't even need to cut that, but that is, girl. I was like, wait, what? Did that really? Like, why was I out the loop? So sometimes, you do need to run some questions by your loved ones, especially while they're still here in the land of the living.
Of
Like,
course.
ask those questions. Don't take that for granted. And some people's family don't talk about those kind of things. So please make sure you ask your person. It could be, do you have high blood pressure? Did Nana have high blood pressure? Did anyone die of this, that, and the next? Just having that, oh my gosh, it's like you're winning, literally winning.
Yes.
It's National Cake Day on the 26th of
Cake,
November.
cake, cake, cake. No.
Oh, baby, I like it. That's what she said.
I mean, what you want? A coconut cake? You want a red velvet cake?
Hmm. Honey, you are the cake lady. Cake, 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 cake.
My
Yeah,
mama's the
okay.
cake lady now, but I mean, if you want one, it's gonna cost you, but I can throw one down.
Okay, I like that. The 30th is National Mason Jar Day.
I
That's
love a good mason
mason
jar.
jar. So do I. So do I. That's why I like when we the CMOS lady because she
Yep.
always gives you a mason jar. I'm like, heck yeah, I got like a couple of collections based off of my CMOS consumption.
I put
But
my sea moss in it, but back in the day, I remember my grandmas used to use them for their canning,
yeah,
for the
and
preserved figs.
hmm that good old whatever southern fruit was around for the local person, they're preserving it in those
Right.
mason jars. So I love it. And I don't know, something about summer drinks when it's hot, they
Mhm.
taste sexier in a mason jar.
Mhm. With a big old straw.
Oh, girl, it's just right. It's also National Personal Space Day.
Give me 3 feet.
So
6 feet.
yeah,
6 feet if you're a stranger.
12 feet if you're a stranger. Get out of my. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your face. So anyway, that is the wrap up of November. Monica, please tell me about this business of the week.
Well, we got a business of the week for y'all. You like to have different alternatives to to alcoholic drinks, or you might want something for your palate that's not just water or not just juice. And so there is, we like to put our people on the map. And so I came across, it's a seltzer. It's called Kin Seltzer. Kin, like kinfolk, but it's Kin Seltzer. And it's a seltzer for the folks. It's made with 100% real fruit, and it's the first Black owned canned seltzer in America. And we will put a link in the show notes. So check them out. Go to the website to see where you can locate some, or you can actually order some off of their website also and get it sent directly to you. Have it already, there for your Thanksgiving gathering, and try something new.
I like that, girl. So you said get some kin seltzer water for your next gathering with your kinfolk. I like
Yes.
that. Okay, girl, I'm with it. And I love seltzer water. I prefer sparkling, no sweeteners added, no extra BS, because I like the effervescence and the bubble and the fizz of soda without. I don't want all that other stuff though. I don't need the sugar.
Right.
I don't
And I
need the
mean, you could probably
cranberries.
use it as a base to mix with other, get your
Holiday
mixology
drink
on.
on. Yeah, I said
Mhm.
maybe a little cranberry juice, maybe a
Mhm.
little bit of vodka or something, a little sweet.
Mhm.
Create something. Create, even though we just told the people don't be drinking that much so you can stay healthy. But,
Right.
maybe one drink at one holiday party won't send your immune system into crazed, hopefully. That's what we're praying for you. That is our
Exactly.
prayer.
Right.
We want
But
everyone to be healthy.
we're gonna get it. We're gonna go ahead and get us an order on there so we
Hmm.
can taste it. Try it out and let you know what we think of it.
And I will give you the real. Okay, I'm excited about Ken. You said the only black seltzer company in the United States. So let's get it. Let's get it, Ken. Um, Bonica, is there anything else? Normally, I know that you have events when we launch and talk about what's going on throughout the month. You usually tell us about local or national events that catch your eye. What's going on with that?
So events, you can catch it in our stories. With
Mm.
the holiday season upon us, there's too many events to list out. So if you want to know what's going on in the area, in the region, go ahead and check out our stories or check out our Instagram page to see what's going on.
Okay, that's wonderful. And that directs you back to Instagram. So that's where we want to see you in between the podcasts. If you want to know what we're doing, if you want to know what we're about, if you want to just get some good, positive affirmations, encouragement, sister love, then bam, you can find it at the Auntie Season Podcast Instagram page. All right. We want to say thank you again, family, for spending this little bit of time with us. We can't wait for next week. We got some other good things in store with you. We know that Monica will be completely restored and healed. Uh,
Yes,
and, I'm a work in progress. So, I appreciate the prayers too.
day by day.
So be safe out there.
Be kind.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Peace.
Monika, where can they find us again?
They can find us on Anchor, Spotify, and now iTunes.
Mm.
And please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. You can shoot us an email or a voice message if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
And with all that, love and gratitude.
Remember to call your aunties or your girlfriends and say hi. Bye.